Hi there, we're here with Tommy Woods. He's the marketing director for Europe for Texas State. So what can you tell us about Texas for the next 12 months as a tourist destination? What kind of exciting things can people look forward to?
Well, there's so many exciting things to do in Texas right now. We are a very big state. We have 5 major cities, and from the UK we have 3 gateways into Texas. We have direct flights from Heathrow into Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, and to Houston. We have a new airline from Singapore Airlines going directly from Manchester to Houston. We have very diverse cities. We are so much more than just cowboys. We have cowboys and culture, a great culinary scene. There's music everywhere. There are some places that they say it's great for recording music, but in Texas, it's where you go to perform it. We have the 150th anniversary of the Chisholm Trail, where the cattle were driven from the south of Texas up to Fort Worth and loaded onto the trains there. Right now you can watch cattle drives every day, in the morning and the afternoon, twice a day, every day. There's a rodeo every weekend there. Dallas is a cosmopolitan city with a little bit of everything you can imagine. Austin is considered the live music capital of the world. San Antonio is a very romantic city. It has the Riverwalk downtown, which they've extended for about 15 miles. And it goes to the Plural Brewery, and they will be celebrating their tricentennial, 300 years. San Antonio was long before the United States was united, and also the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Houston has the astronauts with the Johnson Space Center. There are cruises from Galveston. It's a little bit of everything. In far west Texas, we have the Big Bend National Park, and it's just the rugged west. And our only desert we have, so less than 10% of Texas is desert, which is surprising to so many UK visitors. And speaking of visitors, we have seen an increase of 18% in visitors. About 210,000 people from the UK visited Texas in 2015.
Wow, are there any other sort of new markets you're looking at, like China, India? Have you got an eye on bringing over any other different destinations that might not be that aware of Texas as a destination?
Well, it's amazing that Australia, the numbers have increased almost 60% in 2015. We are really marketing that. We have direct flights from Sydney, Australia, into Dallas, Fort Worth, and from Auckland, New Zealand, into Houston. Of course, India is a huge market. China is a huge market as well. Latin America is amazing always. We get more than 7 million visitors from Mexico into Texas every year. Mexico is the #1 market. Canada is #2, but the UK is #3. That's why it's so important to be here at World Travel Market. We get to talk to all the different people, the tour operators from WTM, and it's exciting to get them over there.
Wow, yeah, it sounds very exciting. But you mentioned food. I mean, street food is a bit of a UK, European phenomenon at the moment. What can you talk about the food of Texas? Is it all barbecues, or is it?
Well, barbecue is just the beginning. All the Mexican food you get here in the UK is actually Tex-Mex. The Tex-Mex food is wonderful, but with our over 1,000 kilometers of coastline, we have wonderful seafood as well. There's influences of all different cultures and all different kinds of food in Texas. It's a really gastronomical paradise wherever you go. I was kind of saying that in San Antonio, they have the Culinary Institute of America there, and you can do some dine arounds. And of course, there's the world famous margaritas just about everywhere you go. We have wonderful craft beer trails. The wine market has Wine Enthusiast magazine called us one of the top 10 regions to watch out for the best wines in the world, and that Fredericksburg is one of them. Lubbock in North Texas is where they grow about 80% of the grapes for Texas, and Grapevine, right where the DFW airport's located, has wineries all over downtown, and it's only 5 minutes from the airport. So even if you don't have a connection to Texas, you can do a layover there and have some wonderful Texan experiences. There's a rodeo every weekend, like I said. There's always something going on in Texas.
Brilliant. Well, you certainly whet our appetite there. So thank you very much, Mr. Woods, and we look forward to catching you at another show soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Come to Texas.
Yeah.